Hello amiibros, this is Jason of GameStop, so welcome to my 30-second haul video. That's it. I've got nothing else to say. Moving on. So now, let's start. So, for this haul video, there's likely not that much stuff that you haven't seen already. By that, I mean like me going to my normal locations, like, Core Gaming, Blue Moose, all that jazz. But I also went to a new location, which I'll elaborate on like in a minute. And I got a package from my biggest supporter, which I will elaborate on probably near the end of this video. Alright, so let's begin. So, as always, I like to start with the Game Informers. I just got two, and I'm going to go over these really quick, because that's how I do it. So Jesus Christ. This first one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, well, on the cover, issue 317. Come on, camera, focus. Thank you. And, it looks really good, honestly, but even as someone who's not a fan of the Call of Duty games, but, I haven't played them, but that one actually looks pretty intriguing, I'm not gonna lie. And then I also got this one for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, issue 318, and I don't think a single soul is excited for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Alright, so now onto the actual games. So, first off, remember about a month ago that I went on vacation to Houston? I also came back with some games from there. So, here in Massachusetts, we do not have half-price books. So, going to Texas and seeing half-price books was like, ooh, maybe we should stop in there and get some stuff. So, I got two games from there. So, for the PlayStation 2, I got Soul Calibur 3 for $5.99. That was cool to see this there, especially as like the first game that I saw. I was like, ooh, Soul Calibur 3. I need that game. And then after this, I think I just need a few more Soul Calibur games, which is like the first, maybe there's a few spin-offs, but that's it. So this is complete with the disc, the game disc, and the demo disc. Namco Transmission version 3.2. I forgot what demos were on that demo disc. And then for the original Xbox, I got Atari Anthology. Look at that nice shiny cover. That's nice. So $7.99. So it's a compilation disc of 85 games that started a revolution. So it just has like a bunch of 2600 games. I think a few 5200 games. I don't know about 5200, but and arcade games. So this is complete as well. I like the yellow one. This looks really nice. Alright, and then now for the stuff that I got from eBay. I only got two eBay purchases. This first one, very professional of me hitting my tripod. The first eBay purchase I did was the Resident Evil remake. I'm sorry, Resident Evil. There we go. Much better. I just started playing this a little while ago, and it's really good. I could see like, wow, this is the remake that we all needed. So this is complete as well with both discs inside here. I think this was like $12 when I bought it off eBay, so not too bad. And then also for GameCube, I got Mario Party 7 with the microphone. I found this for I think $30. I definitely did pay a bit more for this, but when was the last time I bought a Mario game? Am I right? Party Around the World. You can tell right there that I love that kind of stuff. Around the world. Whoa! So it's complete inside here with all of the inserts and the microphone. Also, listen to the button on the microphone. I don't know if you can hear it, but sounds like bubbles. Alright, and now moving on to these games that I got from my friend Aaron Fazbear a little while ago. He just gave these to me for free because he never played them. I'm just gonna go over these really quick because I haven't played any of these. So I got a greatest hits copy of Dead Space 2. It's complete. I think all of these are complete, so I might not go through all of them. Ultimate Stealth Triple Pack. Dead Island Riptide Special Edition. and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Limited Edition. By the way, it's not that limited. And yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all complete, but just look at the inside of this one. Nice. It's too nice to pass up. Alright, and now I'm actually going through this really fast, surprisingly. So now moving on to GameStop. So for GameStop, I did the 3 for $25 at GameStop, but since I'm a pro member, I think I got it for a bit cheaper. I'm also going to go through these a bit quick. So I got Final Fantasy 15 as my first game. I already had this, but I gave my duplicate to the guy that I'm going to mention later. But even then, you've already read this title, so you already know what it is. The reason why I have this duplicate is because originally my PS4 just wouldn't take the disc for some reason, and that was because of all the updates that the game had that I didn't notice. So I had to reinstall it all over again, and it worked, both copies. So that's why I gave that other copy to that guy. But even then, like, gameplay wise, like, starting it's really good, and it's complete with, I think, all the inserts. I think that's all the inserts, but I'm not sure. And then next is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Pretty fun game. I just started playing it today. It's a lot about parkour and just like doing flippy stuff and beating up on guards. I don't know. I like it. It's really good. So I think this one's complete. You can say it's complete if you want. Yeah, it's a really good game. I really want to get the original Mirror's Edge. I just couldn't find it anywhere for some reason. And then the last one is The Evil Within. Evil. No. So I got The Evil Within, but it doesn't have the slipcover. Haven't played it yet, but I've heard a bit of good stuff about it. But I've heard the second one is definitely better. So it's complete as well with that. Look at that disc. It's like brains and barbed wire, and then the manual, which is also brains and barbed wire, with a house leaking underneath it, and then the season pass. Really want to try this out. Like I said, I heard good stuff about it. And then from Wal-Mart, I got so. For $20, I already opened this, but this is Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. Sequel to Tomb Raider 2013, but now you're in the mountains. Or at least I assume you're in the mountains, because that's how the game starts. Lara Croft climbing up a mountain, and that's how the adventure of Lara Croft begins. So yeah, the game itself is really good, just like with Tomb Raider 2013. So, I guess you would call this complete, assuming that you want to call it complete, even though it has no inserts. But, it's complete, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, and then another PlayStation 4 game, but this one is sealed. This one I also got for $20. This is Soul Calibur 6. I've been waiting for this my god. I've been waiting for this to go down in price ever since, like, Black Friday last year. And now that it's $20, yay! So now I cannot wait to play this game. So we got Mitsuragi and Geralt from Witcher 3. So then, bring more than your fists to the fight. I'm not gonna go over that stuff because this is not an unboxing video. Well, it kind of is, but not in the sense of a normal unboxing video. So here's our good old friend the Nerf. Haven't seen the Nerf in a while. So let's see what we got in here. Since this is a modern video game, I'm expecting that there is no inserts inside here, because this is a game from last year, and games from last year, or even like some years before, don't have inserts in them, which is really boring. Alright, but anyways, let's open it. Yep, exactly what I thought. So we just got the disc in here, which is really upsetting. And then we got Legalese. Very exciting. And then for the Switch, it's quite a recent game. This only came out like last week, I think. But this is Daemon X Machina, which is a game involving mechs. I've been hearing a bit of good stuff about it, and since, you know, mechs and sci-fi are like some of the coolest stuff ever, that was one of the reasons why I got it. Not just that, but it was also because it was a Nintendo game and I want to support them as much as I can. Legends of Blood and Steel. Well, at least that's what it says on the back, if you can see it. Come on, camera. Focus. Thank you. I don't know, but I've been anticipating this game for a while now, so let's open it. Also, have you ever noticed, like, anyone who's owned Switch games, of how, like, nice the seals are, how, like, nice and tight they are compared to, like, some other Switch games where they're just kind of, like, just put on there with no thought whatsoever. That's how you can tell this is a high-quality game. So, let's open it. I'm assuming there's nothing in this, either. Well, there's no inserts, but Nintendo knows how to put good back cover art. So I'm assuming that this is a alternate cover art that they have with like all the main characters of the game. And we got the cartridge down here. There we go, that's a nice cartridge. Not as interesting as some other cartridges, but an interesting little cartridge nonetheless. Alright, so now we're going to move on to core gaming. So usually I end up doing full moose before I do core gaming, but this time we're going to switch it up. So now for core gaming. So I did 2 6x10s on this like I always do, but you'll notice that I have 10 games instead of 12. That's because it's again about me sending stuff to that person. So moving on to the 6x10s, or like 10 for 10. First game is Brink. If you don't remember this game, I don't blame you, because I forgot about this game either. As well. It's a Bethesda game, so it has to mean something, and it has a nice looking slipcover. Come on, get out. I really don't know what this game is about. I think it's a shooter, like a lot of Bethesda games. And it says Revolution, but I don't know what that means. Well, what it means in the context of the game. So, this is complete, I'm assuming, with an Rage and Skyrim advertisement. Excuse me. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, and then next is Super Bust-A-Move. What is this? What is this cover? This cover shows me, like, nothing about the game. Like, at all. A baby with bubbles and like, diving goggles. Really? Acclaim thought this was worth selling. This cover. Behind that awful cover and weird cover, the game itself is it's Bust-A-Move. It's like you launch bubbles and you pop bubbles, and those are some kind of puzzle games that I really like. So this is complete also, and it also has a receipt in here from, I think, Savers. I have no idea, because there was a Savers sticker on the back of this. I'm assuming it came from like my local Savers. The next, away from that horrible and weird cover, we got Ford Racing 2. I don't really have much to say about this one because it's a racing game and it has Ford cars. There isn't really much else to say about that. If you like Ford and racing, this game is for you. It's complete as well, and it has a blue disc. Pretty interesting. I don't know, I like PS2 games that have blue discs. They're fascinating. They're interesting studies. Alright, the next is the alternate cover art for Tetris Worlds. Tetris is Tetris. No one can deny how great Tetris is, and Tetris has Tetris for so long that it will out-Tetris other Tetri, or Tetrises, if you know what I mean. But not only is it Tetris, but it's Tetris with a story mode. Whoa, oh my god, that is very exciting, Jason. Hold the phone. I need to get Tetris Worlds because now it has a story. So this is complete as well. And honestly, I like this cover more than the regular cover for some reason. It looks more unique. Well, to me at least. Alright, next is original Xbox. I got 3 of these. So the first one is a duplicate copy of Splinter Cell, for the same reason of me sending a copy away. Splinter Cell. For some reason I have not gotten into this series yet. I have all of the main games from like the Xbox era, but I just couldn't get into it for some reason. Maybe it's my backlog being so big, but I have no idea. But this is complete as well. It's really nice. Like Sam Fisher and this nice 3-eyed goggles are the coolest things that you could ever dream up. Alright, the next is Alias. Now, if you look at this cover from the right angle, it looks like Blood Rain, but it's not Blood Rain because I think this was based on a TV show from like the early to mid 2000s. I think, because it says something about, yeah, TV show cast, so this was a show, but I know nothing about this show, so, oops. Guess maybe I'll look into it. I have no idea. So, complete. But again, like, doesn't the cover look like a lawsuit similar to Blood Rain? Doesn't it? A little bit. Then I also got Conflict Desert Storm 2 Back to Baghdad. I got the first Conflict Desert Storm, I think, either last time or the time before. So, got it again. This was actually really good. I really like this game. And I'm not a fan of squad tactics, of tactical shooters. Like I could not get into Ghost Recon at all, but this game kind of like eases you in really well, and I really like that. So complete as well. I was surprised that this was even in the 6 for 10 mins because I think I saw like copies that were $7.99. So obviously those weren't gonna make it in. And then for the 360, I got Project Gotham Racing 4. So, yay! Now I have all of the Project Gotham Racing games. I said last time that I like this series more than Forza. I think now I will say officially that I like these over Forza. So there's that. Complete. It's a fun racing game. Like it's like Need for Speed a bit, like those kind of racing games. But I don't know. There's something about it that I just really like for some reason. Alright, then next is Fracture. This is a LucasArts game, and I think this was made by Day One Studios. Made I think one of the MechAssault games, or some other game that I can't think. Oh, was it Crimson Skies? I think. I don't know. I don't remember which game it was, but I remember that name. So this is a game I think where you have to where you control the terrain. I think it sounds like a cool idea, but let's see how. I want to see how it plays out because I like the idea. So complete as well. You expect every game to complete, but trust me, not every game is complete. We'll get to that in a minute. Alright, next is my last 360 game and the last 6 for 10 game. I will mention like the other games that were missing, but I gave away. So Dead Island, the original Dead Island. I did start playing this a little while ago, but the thing is, I need new 360 controllers because one of the RB button on one of my 360 controllers doesn't work, and one of my 360 controllers drifts, so I need to get new 360 controllers. But from what little I played of Dead Island, it's pretty good. I like whacking zombies around, clearly, and it's complete to boot. Completeness and punching zombies in the face. Combination from the gods. Alright, so moving on. So I had copies of Fallout 3 and what was the other game? Fallout 3 and I can't think of it right now, but now moving on to every other game that I got from Core Gaming. So first thing that's not a game, This is a GameCube memory card. I think this is a 251 block memory card that I got. And then moving on to the games the rest of my games. So I got Tony Hawk's Underground for the GameCube with SC written on it. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe it means South Carolina. So maybe this came from South Carolina. I have no idea. It's a pretty messed up copy, but this was the only copy that they had for the GameCube at Core Gaming, so, well. Yeah, see, this was the game I was talking about. This has no manual in it, but I bought this for a reason. And I'll likely say what that reason is, again, later on this video. This video has a lot of foreshadowing, kind of. And then for the Wii, I got Mario Sports Mix. Not a game that you see every day. $24.99. I don't care. I don't care if I pay $24.99. Mario games. I want all the Mario games. Even if they're sports games. Like, even the Mario sports games are really fun. Like, anyone who's played Mario Tennis or like Mario Golf, like, we'll say that they're really fun games. Even if you're not into those kind of sports. So what does this have? Dodgeball, volleyball, basketball, hockey. I wonder if there's any other sports in this. So this is complete also, but it doesn't have any other inserts in it. But that doesn't matter. They're sports. Alright, and then PlayStation 3, I got Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. $5. I actually thought this game was worth a lot more than $5, but who cares? I got Metal Gear Rising for $5. And also another theme for this video is that I have a lot of games that were made by Platinum Games in this. Like, this is my first out of, I think, 4. I don't know. Platinum Games. I like Platinum Games. So this is complete also. This is complete also, and look at that disc. That's beautiful. Mwah! Cut what you will. Just destroy everything, including gigantic Metal Gear units. Alright, and then also I got Burnout Paradise. Really fun game. Really fun really fun like open world racing game. Even though I suck badly at this game, I'm not gonna lie, I am not good at this game. But that doesn't matter. Actually, it kind of does matter. I need to, as the Dark Souls players would say, get good. So complete as well. I wish that disc had like more like stuff on it other than just being plain white. But Burnout Paradise is really fun. If you don't get an opportunity to ever play Burnout 3 or Revenge, pick up Paradise. Paradise is great. Alright, and then for the Dreamcast, surprisingly, I got 2 Dreamcast games. The first one I got is Namco Museum. How can you go wrong with Namco Museum? You can't. You cannot go wrong with 6 of some of the most not archaic, some of the most iconic arcade games to ever exist in the history of the world. So Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug, Pole Position, and Galaxian. You cannot go wrong with that at all. So this is complete also. I mean, obviously it's complete. And then that's what's on the back of the disc. 4 of the games out of the 6. Like I said, you can never go wrong with Namco Museum. And then I also got Choo Choo Rocket. So this game, if you ever wondered what Choo Choo Rocket is, it's a puzzle game. You basically have to like move these mice around into obviously a rocket, and you have to like put arrows down to create paths for the mice. Pretty interesting kind of puzzle game, especially for like the Dreamcast. It's cat and mouse in outer space, as it says on the back. That must mean something, clearly. So this is complete also, and on the back is some of the mice. They actually look kind of cute, honestly. And then there's Space Channel 5 right there, which I'm still on the lookout for. Anyone who has a copy of Space Channel 5, let me know. Or maybe I'll, again, also foreshadowing. And then now, on the MOBAs, which is my last stack, I'm pretty sure. So first off, I got another GameCube memory card. but this has stuff on it. So I'm gonna do exploring a GameCube memory card video, likely tomorrow, or maybe like today. I don't know. Ooh. And this had stuff on it. If I didn't make that clear enough. Alright, so then moving on to Bull Moose. I got a pretty good stack of Bull Moose games. It might even be more than. No, I actually thought it was gonna be like more than core gaming, but it's just. Alright, so moving on. That's like the third time I've said that already. So for the DS, the only DS game I got is WarioWare Touched. When was the last time I picked up a boxed DS game? I don't know, but WarioWare, nice to get WarioWare. It's a fun game. The WarioWare games are really fun. So it's complete. It's complete. And then for PlayStation 1, this one, the discs are falling out. This is for Emerald Game Cave. This is his absolute favorite game, Resident Evil 2. I paid $20. I don't care. I don't care if I paid $20 for Resident Evil 2. I'm just happy to have Resident Evil 2. There isn't really much else to say that hasn't been said already about this game. So this is complete with both discs in here, but, well, it's not complete, but it's missing a manual. Oh, and also, if you need help, visit the Capcom hint line with this number right here. You need it! You need the help! Alright, then for PS4, Tekken 7, $10, like, wow! Tekken. I keep getting Tekken games, surprisingly. The next one is Tag Tournament 2, I think. I don't know. So, complete, I guess. Again, games with no inserts are confusing. Alright, and for GameCube, I got Call of Duty 2, Big Red one, $8, whatever. Like, I don't care. I want more GameCube games in my life. Like, even if it's stuff like Call of Duty, like old school Call of Duty, like, it's probably like some good stuff, because if it's like Medal of Honor, I will definitely play it. So complete as well. Breezing through these, kind of. For the 360, I got Anarchy Reigns, the second game by Platinum Games. So this is kind of like a fighting game between, like, games by Platinum Games, so like mainly their early stuff, like Mad World and Bayonetta, I think. Not sure. So this is complete as well. Complete. Running out of stuff to say. Another game by Platinum Games, right next to another one. But this is a PlayStation 3 game. This is Bayonetta. I like Bayonetta more than Anarchy Reigns, and I'm not sure about like other games by them, like Metal Gear Rising. But this game, I played it the other day. It's so fun and exhilarating. Like, oh my god, it's like Devil May Cry, but like a bit. I mean, they're kind of the same games, but with different characters, pretty much. Complete as well, and also they don't have serious stories at all. And also for PS3, I got Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. So this will probably be the last Borderlands game I get, and maybe at the end of the year I will get Borderlands 3. I don't know. I really don't know, because now I've got all the Borderlands that I need. So it's complete as well. Borderlands. Alright, and then for PlayStation 2, I got 3 games. The first one is Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. $5. Wow. People did not want this. I think is this one of the ones that has the slow motion trick thing? I think it is. I don't know. Maybe it's like Project 8 in some way. I don't know. But this is complete also. And I got one of the big boys. I got Shadow of the Colossus. Probably one of the biggest games on the PS2, like, ever. Like, people go like, nuts on this game. Like, oh my god, this game is so amazing. It's so good, like it even has a sideways manual. And I always appreciate it with games like that, that go the extra mile, like to do stuff like that. So that's complete as well. And then this one is a Capcom game. This is Maximo, Ghost to Glory. Like I said, Capcom game. So this is a spiritual successor, I think, to the Ghosts and Goblins games. So, but this is a 3D beat 'em up compared to like the 2D platformers of the NES games. So I don't know. It's I guess you would say a bit different than the other ones, but if you really want to go like that, but it is a fun game. All right, last thing in this haul video is a Switch game. This is Astral Chain, a game that would go very well with Daemon X Machina because they both involve the future and robots. And this is the last game that I have that's made by Platinum Games. I don't know why I have so many of them. But Astral Chain, probably one of my most anticipated games for the rest of the year, because this game, it screams like, I want this. Like sci-fi's, robots, I think even space. Because I love space. And also because two bodies fight with a single mind. And if you look, I'm assuming that if you love like everything that Platinum Games has done, you'll most likely like this game, because I've been really liking Platinum Games lately, so that's what I've been doing, just getting everything by Platinum Games. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, I like this. I like this very much. So got like, I'm guessing both characters in the game and the cartridge with some literal chains. Huh! No. And then there's the cartridge. Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, actually, no, there's actually one more thing that I'm missing. Alright, so, the supporter that I was talking about, if you didn't read the title, is Henry Gonzalez. Henry G, the Hardcore Beast. A few days ago, he sent me a package filled with some stuff in it. He sent me some GameCube games, some PS4 games, and some Xbox games. And for doing that, I sent some games back to him. So, like DMC Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, what else? Fallout 3, and a bunch of other games. He's likely going to do a video on my package, so here's my video on his package. So let me grab all these games out of this package. Here's the package that he sent me, but I'm not flipping it over because I don't want you revealing either of our addresses. So let's see. For the GameCube, I'm just gonna go over these really quickly, but like, Henry, thank you so much for sending these to me. Like, I don't even know how long this would take just to get these games by themselves. So for the GameCube, I got Mortal Kombat Deception, which is missing a manual, but all these games work. Just in case you're wondering, let's see, Rocky, it's complete, and Worms Blast, which is a puzzle game, not like the other Worms games that are like, you know, fights to the death, which is complete also. And all the games that are in this package, they all work. I just tested them the other day, and they all work really well. So then, let's see. For original Xbox, I got. I got Star Wars Republic Commando. I was happy to find this because maybe it's something like Cosmic Desert Storm. If it is, then I'll definitely play it. So it's complete as well. It just has a sticker on the back, but that's a whatever. And then I got Serious Sam, which I've been loving lately. This game is so much fun. It reminds me of the Doom, like the new Doom, like of how fast it is. But oh, this game is great. It's missing a manual, but that's okay. Game is great. And then last games that Henry sent to me. Sorry that I'm taking rushing through these, but like really, just thank you, Henry. I don't know what I have to say. So then, last games legit are for the PS4. I got Battlefield Hardline, which I guess you would say is complete because it has the inserts, and Redout, which is a pretty fun racing game, believe it or not. It's like F-Zero. So if you're still like feeling down about no new F-Zero game, play this. It's super fun. And also an exclusive hair from Henry Gonzalez himself. Thank you, Henry. So, yeah, so that is it. So thank you all for watching the video, and please comment, like, and subscribe. And next video is going to be either a Mario Galaxy video, part 21, I think. A exploring a memory card video on my GameCube games. And, or I don't know. But next week, I am going to be, I'm going to be putting up a video of some of the music that you've been hearing in this video. And, I'm going to put up a video about, what games I'm gonna put in for the trade show, for CM Retro's trade show, I think on September 30th. So yeah. So shock the world and us, amiibros. Goodbye. And thank you again, Henry, for sending all this stuff to me. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below.